I really need to update my OBS. I've been on the last version for quite a while now. I also need to update a bunch of other software. It's just, do I want to take the chances of everything breaking, or do I just keep moving on with the old version? Not like any of these have really security in mind, so I can just keep running the old version till infinity, apparently, because nothing is really stopping me on this one. These old versions. Let me just keep using him. Right. Okay, oh, perhaps switching the keyboard on might help. You know, maybe. Maybe you have suddenly a cursor if you actually turn your keyboard on. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Right. Okay then. Let's launch ACC. Hello, computer? What was that? Oh, they changed the menu for selecting the... Ah, but you can say always use this option. Select launch option, launch ACC in SteamVR. Well, occasionally I need to launch it in non-VR mode, but I guess I can just... I think you can still select in a drop-down then which mode you want to do. I mean, that's convenient actually, because for a bunch of games that like ask you constantly like, oh, which mode do you want? Like, yes, I obviously want the mode that's... Do you want to launch the game or do you want to launch the editor? I'm like, no. I think it's pretty clear what I want. Alright, okay, let's get to actually the server. I mean, we're gonna join right before the briefing starts, so they're doing anyway late briefing here, it seems. Copy password to clipboard, okay. Broken. Because that's what I'm gonna be at the end of this race. Pretty broken. Right. Oh wait, it is Snetterton. Oh! Oh, I messed that one up. I thought it was Monza week. I know Monza is on the calendar, but why did I think it was Monza when it's Snetterton? How did I do that? Lucas, you've achieved a new level of being stupid. You mistook... Yeah, Monza is next week, not this week. Oh, that's ingenious. Let's at least update some pieces here. I don't think I actually have much experience on this track specifically, so that's gonna be fun. It's not round 6 Monza, it's still Snetterton. I mean, we can update the thumbnail. I mean, it's still gotta be paid, let's be real. It's still gotta be paid. However, the difference is that it's gonna be more pain because I don't know the track, and so I'm probably... I don't think it's really my weak circuit, but like I definitely don't know it as much as other tracks. There's more... The tracks that I definitely know it way more than Snetterton. So that's pretty mid. People don't pick it often into calendar, so it's not get run often. Can I create something fancy? Like, I mean, there should be the ability to... Yes, strike through.
Really? Good evening. Oh.
No structure for this
How
one.
you doing, Danny?
Been a rough day today, not gonna lie, been a rough day. But you know, here, do some bowling. Alright, timer has reached 10 minutes left. Please return to pits. We will start driver briefing. Welcome back. This is round 5 of the GT4 Season 1. And tonight we are going to go on Snetterton. We are going to go around Snetterton at a astonishing pace. Time multiplier is huge. So please, I hope everyone has been on the practice server because the lighting does get very dark very soon. So be prepared. Also for this race, no refueling allowed in the pits. You are required to change tires, but no refueling allowed. That means that you will have to start with, I would guess, 60 liters or something like that in pretty much all the cars. Maybe some more, maybe some less. But please
No
do use
refueling, that's
the fuel
interesting.
calculator of your, and make sure you take enough fuel for the restart. Again, there is no refueling allowed in the pits today, so make sure that you start with enough fuel for a 45-minute race.
Yeah, that's an
Apart
interesting
from that,
decision.
we have a half-hour qualifying. There's no overtaking qualifying, no racing, so please make sure you have created enough space ahead of you. Don't worry about the driver behind because it is his or her responsibility to do the same. If you haven't validated your lap, you may move aside safely. Don't do any crazy stuff to rejoin, and you can return to pits if you are left the race line as safe as you can. If we get any blue
Do I want
flags,
to
just stay
stay for the
predictable.
shrine?
Please, we only ask that you don't defend the inside line going into corners. And maybe if you can cooperate a little bit and lift on the straights, then you will lose as little time as possible. We always do full incident review for the first 2 laps. That means lap 1 and lap 2. From lap 3 onwards, you will need to report whatever incident you want to report, and we will have a look at it in stewarding. You have 24 hours after the race to complete your reports. Whatever penalties from previous race will get carried over to the starting grid and will get applied on the starting grid for this race. Pit exit in this track is a little bit complicated. There is a solid white line for a short bit of time, so don't cross. We always say don't cross the solid white line on pit exit. There is a solid white line, but once that line starts to get dotted, then you can cross it over. However, be a little bit careful so you don't cross over too harshly over to the racing line. And if you are a driver with your car just passing the start-finish line, be very aware if your spotter says there is a car coming out of the pits. You don't want to hit each other going into turn 1. If you have gone off track, and it's very easy to do at Snetterton, make sure that you do all that you can to rejoin safely.
Thanks,
And just a
Oscar.
reminder that if you are off track, you are not by any means entitled to your position back. Rejoin, regain, retain, or fight for position on track. If you have been off track, you need to make sure that you rejoin as safely as you can. We make a very big point out of it in this league that we do want safe rejoins. We don't want any crazy stuff happening on the rejoins. Voice chat, you are very welcome to stay on voice chat. If you do stay, please, no disrespectful behavior, no arguing, no fighting, no discussing incidents. But you're not required to stay in voice chat, so you may leave once the driver briefing has concluded. After the race, please don't hit other cars. And also make sure that you don't just stop the car very abruptly over the finish line, so that give everyone a chance to cool down, slow down, and please also in the voice chat, if you are here, let everyone finish the race before. We always do a little fun replay after the races, but let's wait till everyone finishes up. So key points for this one. I will repeat it again because it is very important. There is no refueling allowed in the pit stop, so you need to take whatever fuel you need for a full 45-minute race. Second point, the time multiplier is very, very big. so it will get dark very fast. Make
Ah.
sure that your pit strategy reflects the dropping temperatures. And it's also there is a little bit chance of randomness, so if you are a man of religion, this is the time to pray, I guess. Apart from that, you are welcome to leave the voice chat.
Right, we need a bit of practice to cut this very quickly. Although considering this is a 1 hour session, this practice session, and it's not gotten dark yet, but I don't know how they set up the race session. Actually, I think you can set separate time multipliers for each session, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe? I'm not sure. That's not good. Actually, I don't think I've stiffened the springs up as I usually do. This track is not as bouncy as I remember it to be. This is not Alton Park. This is just Snetterton. I'm not even gaining really on Jennings. That's a bit concerning. Oh god. This braking zone is always something. But I did get some front locking for it. I'm really struggling for that corner. Centrifugal force wants to keep pushing me out. The beginning's going faster than me is really not a good sign. Like, I mean, he's not slow, but like, it's indicative of not particularly good pace on my front. Like, when you are capable of messing around in the top 5, and the guy that is just about P10 maybe sometimes is faster than you, it's like, something isn't quite right. It's probably not the guy. He's alright. It's me. I mean, Poe is taking massive chunks out of me. Oh, thanks, car. I gladly appreciate how you completely and utterly refuse to make that corner. Yeah, I'm not gaining. What is this? Oh man, I guess I predicted it right. This is gonna be pain. Looking at how slow the car is seemingly for no reason. God damn it! Come on, brakes! And I lost a bunch of time because this corner is so pain. Tire pressure's alright actually. It's lap time 59.9, Jesus! I'm like for 2 seconds off the pace right now. that's not the right angle. That's too fast. It's too late braking. Ah! It just wanted to go sideways there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I didn't think he was that close to me. I checked the delta, it was over 2 seconds. After my oversteer moment, and suddenly he just teleported alongside me. You're getting out cornered by the MUQU, you know it's bad. You know things are really bad at that point. Nope, that's not how you take this corner. I come in with more and more speed, but the car really does not want to slow down for it. It's pain. Yeah, what the reason I've never been a fan of the circuit. Particularly fun. Not good flow, lacks everything that makes it a half decent racetrack. It just sucks that like this is the week that I procrastinate getting on the server the most. So
Green light. Give it all you got.
yeah, I mean the race starts the same time, so it's not actually gonna get dark at all. Well, probably it will, because time acceleration stuff. Right, reduce the fuel load. We're gonna not need as much. Right, stiffen the normal springs. Click. Move the brake bars backwards because we're gonna need that. I think I'm gonna put a click of anti-roll bar on the back. Take a click of rear wing off the car. I don't know, the car just doesn't have pace outright. It just seems sluggish and slow. Doesn't seem down to like wrong lines and stuff. It just seems to be the car's not performing. Like, I mean, I'm definitely not performing in some corners, but it's like when the delta is just going up, 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 you definitely know something isn't quite right. Maybe that tweak on the anti-robo was not a good idea. Because it immediately wants to punch like a mule.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nope, that's still too fast! Ah, come on! This is gonna be more pain than I expected. Once I know what I'm signing up for. When I realized it was Snetterton, I was like, I mean, it's gonna be pain, there's so many heavy braking zones, but like, I didn't think they could just out-corner me in everything. First objective is get a time on the board. Oh, come on! You had to oversteer like no tomorrow there. He just did not want to tighten back up. Come on, and also go back down to first. Clicking the thing down to first, and he's just refusing and refusing and refusing to do it. Yeah, I think the ALB took a little bit too far. This thing is just snapping now at any opportunity it has. Hey, the run through here is at least half decent. Doing in front. Oh, it's not lap for him. Not sure that massive oversteer for turn 1 is really worth it at all. Can't take my mind off something. Can't talk about it. Can't take my mind off it. I think I'm driving fine, but like definitely makes my head more clear in terms of talking. Well, it matters. Nobody turned up tonight. Can't blame them. It's a mess. Fourth somehow. Just struggling so much with just getting any time off car. That's too fast, that's too fast. And there goes all the time. That's a bit too much. Rally cross. About half a second right now. That's fine. God, if I win this, that's gonna be stupid. But there's definitely a few more tents in this lap. I don't really see it. It's interesting how far rearwards the brake bias has to be for this. Okay, that's a bit far to the right. How close was he next to me? Don't know how close, but pretty. Is probably the answer. I was too cautious on the throttle there and lost all the time again. I'm turning in too early for this corner. An exit with like massive sideways. That's not the right line either. My lines are so all over the place. But there's so much time in that section there. It's insane. I don't know.
There's a slow car up ahead. Losing time in sector 1.
Yeah. Ah, that was lock. That was clearly a lockup.
Yellow flag is
Trying to figure out what line to take through there and how. Maybe early up gear mid corner there. Nah, risks upsetting the car. Okay, early up gear there is not good. It takes all the power away. Even how torquey this engine is. It's not quite torquey enough there. Shootout in the front is again like a 10th separating the top 4. Christ, these guys are so good. I guess I'm gonna be similar to Alton Park, best of the rest here. Looks very like it. Oh, pace not there right now. This lap isn't turning scruff very quickly. They just need the driving experience right now. Car's just a bit unstable. So I think I'm gonna revert on the changes on the suspension. I think I keep most suspension changes. I just need to revert the changes on the. How did I go this fast through turn 1 this time around? Gambling there with the track limits. good exit there. Off. Dip the wheel there on entry. That's what sent me straight immediately. Return back to the pits. Gonna take the rear ALB adjustment back out of the car. The rest we keep, actually. Although, I mean, right side tires do get a bit high pressure at times. Maybe take a bit of pressure out of them. And left side front, I would say, is a bit low oftentimes. So up that a bit. Right. I mean, we're halfway now in the quality session. Let's see if there's gonna be major improvements from our opponents. So far they are trading 10th with each other. Track is optimum, so who knows? Oh, look who's in front of me. It's Jelinek. Actually, he has beaten me just now. I have my work a bit cut out, but it's also like I'm not that far off pole. Literally. And if I can pull another Wonder turn 1, that's gonna help a lot in terms of getting towards those guys. I mean, most of these corners have some time to get in them. What line do I need to take there? That's not right either.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
It is time actually to be gained on that braking zone as well. That one is not faster, the 4th. It must have been a god-tier lap that I put there together. For some reason I was expecting a GT4 to come up behind me. I must have some emotional scars from multi-class racing. Damage from Daytona. Well, it was a decent lap. It is fresh tires, so they're not quite there yet in the window. But let's get things ready to rumble. Everybody is improving, so I'm expecting the front guys to probably move up as well. But we should be able to just about challenge to get back into the top. Holy hell! I mean, when I'm looking here at the Delta right now, this is looking like doable for going for provisional pole right now. As long as the lap comes together. Man, it's been a while since the fan in my wheel has kicked on. But T300 fan has kicked on again. That's a bit fast into turn 1. Not ideal. Oh god, there, too much oversteer in the early corner. Somehow still a half decent exit, despite completely butchering the corner.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, too much oversteer there. Cost massive amounts of time there. Holy smokes, the gains! They must be improving. There's no chance these guys aren't improving. No, 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 no! Wrong gear, no! It's such a decent lap, but like everything wants to go wrong then. All the core elements are there. It just has to come together, but it wants to not come together. So far, barely an improvement from these guys. I don't expect them to be dealing with similar issues that I am having of just the car deciding one corner to not work anymore. Oh no! Twice in a row I'm having a weird run for that corner. How did I lose time by not running? Whatever. Oh god, you lose so much time if you're not 200% on the right line there. God, this is rough. I'm nearly 2/10 down already. I've just driven that lap. Like, come on, can I not be cursed for once? Come on, brakes! Oh, they completely twacked up again. Let's get off the track briefly. Or get a fresh set of tires. Come on, let me get in the menu. Take another fresh set. This is gonna work. I know this car can do it. I know this car can do it. Fresh set. Let's go. This car can do it. It just needs to put those few corners together and then we're golden. It just needs to work. Yes, they've slightly improved, but like not by much considering how much gains I have on that lap. Okay, they have actually continued to improving, so it's not possible anymore really to go for pole. Gonna be a miracle for that one, but like a few positions should be possible if this car decides to actually put the lap together. Or let me do it. Without going completely murder mode constantly. Oh, this means I have to get the tires up to temp again. Turning point was wrong there. Hello, car. Would you kindly not misfunction completely? Oh, bite into the road. Let me have this. Okay. Also, gains there weren't particularly high considering they should be higher there. And this lap is slow. I don't know, that set of tires was for some reason like doing weird things and working really well. This set might not be the golden one. I don't know. Oh, that's way too wide. And then it gets oversteer on the exit. I know this is just the warm-up lap, but how in the name of God is that just faster? How? Why? Why? This time around the brakes did not want to work. I'm going down how much I'm actually should be gaining. It's insane. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm having oversteer into this corner. It's really strange. I've had no issues there before. Well, I've had issues with that corner, but like not like that. The corner was fine until suddenly this run. Well, not the previous one there as well. Alright, I have time for 2 laps. Make him count.
Losing time in sector 1.
Nope, that was still not faster. That's a match. Not much gain there. I just need to line up the last 2 corners. Brake fast 1 click forward and hope that that fixes the problem. Now that's what we're talking about.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh no, that's not good. I butchered the final corner completely.
Well done, mate.
Only a few positions gained. One final attempt, however. think in the lap is enough time to actually go for pole position. It's just, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Still not right. I messed up that corner pretty bad. It cost me 2/10 completely. It's done, basically. Car's not terribly slow, actually. It's not trying to murder you into this corner. Yeah, I'm having already all the time lost that I'm gonna gain in the final corner. And then I fly off the circuit here. God damn it, that mistake just cost me so much. Yeah, easily like a position or two more. P5, however, is good enough, I would say. I think it was possible. I think definitely pole position was in there. It would have been a bit of a push, but I don't think that lap bought it quite. But the pace was in there. Also, I did have to make that mistake so I don't go out with sub 57 because the universe won't allow me to go sub 57. The universe very much loves to keep me at the second barriers and avoid me going past them. That would be inconvenient for the universe. Hold on, in any case, let's calculate the 57s. That's one. The goal is, however, not to wreck this time around, like, constantly. Like the last few times, so... Calculates 24 laps, just about, so let's take here for 26 laps. 125. 58.5 liters, yeah, did it. 60 liters is pretty spot on. Liters, okay. Yeah, we have 10 times time multiplication, so that's why we're going very quickly into the night. So I think what we're gonna do is maybe put like 0.3 into all tires. It's gonna be a bit high pressure in the beginning, but it hopefully should pay out in the end. If we need white tires, then we're gonna need white tires. It's gonna be fine. So, tire pressure is configured. We have still a few minutes left. What's a bit sad is the grid size at this point. There's only 17 people left in this championship. I don't know how many we've actually started with. I think way more, definitely. I think even at Alton Park we had more. American Kota we didn't have that many. But otherwise, it's fine. So. Let's see what we can do. If we can actually this time around mess with the top 4 drivers, and not just, oh god, how many people are getting penalties? Aside like Bogdanovic, Jennings, Citro, and Bogdanovic. and lane, all of them have penalties. I've been very lucky this championship to have dodged basically penalties like crazy. Granted, Poe also did dodge a penalty for the co-direct, but let's be frank, I've done way worse than he did there. Let's be particularly blunt, Alton Park was not my day whatsoever. And then the wipeout of Jennings was really, really not good. Now, I think this Bogdanovic was the one that I collided with at Alton, so he's not gonna be particularly too happy to see me in front of him again. Middle sector is where I'm losing time, apparently. Fastest middle sector, at least. Funnily enough, despite my massive mistake in the final turn, that's still my fastest last sector on my lap. So that's interesting, I find out. Very peculiar. Yeah, I want to check where the sector splits are. Yeah, the sector split is before the corner. So, just before you hit the brakes for that difficult corner. That's very interesting that I'm... Like, how in the name of God am I actually competitive to these guys when they have significantly faster sectors? Like, the middle sector is 3 tenths faster for Zabander, and his final sector is 4 tenths faster. So how is he only like less than 4 tenths faster than me? Like, how did that come together? Well, on his final run, his last sector was about 3 tenths slower, and his middle sector was about 1.5 slower. Not the greatest idea to sneeze in your gloves, but like... Just did it. We can watch the sunset. It's going blip, blip, blip. It's 10x multiplier, you really notice when the sun is moving effectively.
Go in single file.
I mean, the sun does teleport, I think, even at no x, but like at 1x, but it's just... It's less noticeable because... Definitely less noticeable because you can't... Well, the game is... Because it updates so infrequently, you don't notice. No chance. And like, you could look in the sky and probably see it once in a while. Also, probably this... How the engine works is that it has... lighting and sun position updates at a certain interval, and when you're using time acceleration, it has to move the sun and lights more than if you're running normal acceleration, so probably teleports even at 1x, it's just a lot less distance. Let's turn the low beams on. Aston's keeping its distance to me. My front discs are actually getting quite hot.
Going double file.
Right. Getting ready for race. Didn't build that much tire pressure. I would say I've got some decent temps in there. And they are far forward. Because I'm about as far forward as my box lets me go. Right now it lets me also move further forward. Let's put some distance. Okay, now it's 70k.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The KTM just got eaten. Oh, the KTM is dead. I think the KTM crashed. Oh fuck, no!
Car on the
Fuck!
Clear on the left.
1 second of not paying attention and I miss my braking point. And now he's missing all his marks. Oh man, we're gonna get punished for that one. That's for sure. Luckily next round is Monza, which really doesn't matter for me. Brakes?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage in the front of the car.
Great, this start has absolutely
Clear on the
gone
right.
from decent to absolutely terrible in a span of a few corners. Because these assets get very quite late. Come on, guys. Can I not at least get... Oh, Novacek actually has a penalty, so I don't even need to really... Well, this booked the Novacek. The other one that just passed me. Hello, car. Would you kindly go straight? The belay of everybody going wide and me still not being quite close enough to capitalize on it. Man, it's painful.
Car on the right.
Uh, even for someone who passes a lot around the outside, that line doesn't work. Montero is not fast. I need to dispatch of him very soon. And finally be able to find my room because Christ, these things are not going well. And there's Van der Katzberg back and throwing down the order again. Well, I am impressed by Samui. It wasn't his, unfortunately. Performance in the KTM crossbow. Actually, wait, he's not up the order anymore. He got crossbowed. I forgot. But I mean, his qualifying performance was good, considering when I drove the crossbow here, mostly it's been a year ago at this point, the car was a complete another dog. I consider somebody is capable of even thinking about challenging for pole position.
Car on the right.
God damn it. And the MUQU is again trying to challenge me. This is not going well. I'm not able to put the lap times down that I want to. He's not that fast, it's just I mess up that corner on a regular basis. Oh, okay. Need to figure out where to brake again for turn 1. This is so dicey. What is it with me and not being able to take advantage of my opponent's mistakes because I'm just a bit too far back of them? Like, has to be at this point a meme. The amount of times I see a guy off and he's just like, well, I just about recover in front of you. Screw you. Yeah, that's it looks like Pain Pecker.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He gives up that easily. Look, he's knowing it. Yeah, but Poe and the other guy are so much faster than everybody else. At least when the Katzberg held off the MUQU, so I can just continue on without them. Heck, even Bogdanovich is actually a challenge tonight. I mean, he has been in the front before, so it's not like out of character. I remember him at Imola. But also there, I think struggling with race pace was his issue. Not the best exit there. Yeah, I'm not making any gains whatsoever. And the guys at the front runners are completely running away with it. Hello, car, would you kindly make the chicane a bit more reasonable way? It's kind of annoying at this point. Let's deal with your shenanigans of trying to murder me through that specific corner. Brake bias. It's not the same value. Should be fine. For some reason just isn't. Yeah, I'm matching the guy down to the 10th. Lapping 58s. But that's just not enough. Need to get back to the 57s because that's what the front runners are doing. McLaren behind me if you leave him to his own devices. Got a wobble there. That's an improvement. Went the wrong direction actually on the brake bus there. And we did make it. Holy shit, Poe with a 57 flat. 57 flat. That is rapid. This is race, not qualifying. And we're not running qualifying fuel here at all. And he just like, well, let's just do a 57.0. Absolute surreal. Oh fuck, didn't adjust the brake bus. That was good because somehow the front disc's locked. We are still gaining on the car in front, which is the only thing that matters. The other two are just too fast. They weren't playing fair in qualifying. I'm gonna accuse them straight up of sandbagging. That's just... I think in part the reason why is because they didn't put their lap together in qualifying. Which is what I struggled with. But if they struggle with that, that actually illustrates that the pace differential is very real. And not just me struggling qualifying, but no, both of us struggling. Turns out that That is indicative of the real pace then. Gaining as much on this lap, however. Need to pick up the pace again. The tire pressure is also falling due to decrease in temperature. How much did temperature decrease that well? Seeing such a massive temperature delta. It's down only to 11. I wouldn't have expected to be that far off then. The guys in front actually put a slow lap in. Maybe all of us are dropping off now. The temperature's going up. Down. Not up. It would be nice if they were going up. Could break a bit later there. Okay. No. Hit the wheel there. It's just not great when you lose so much time. Oh, no. No! Well, that's great. Had to happen there. Carl just did not want to do it anymore. That corner is so ugly. Hello, Carl, would you kindly take this corner? Because you've just cost me like 3 positions there and 10 seconds because you decided to quit mid-corner again. Can I just have that one good race? Okay, I had one this season. I know. One. But it doesn't mean that I have to have all the other ones go in varying degrees of shit. They could be a bit better. And not actively everything screwing me over in every single one of them.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Six tenths down, come on, crap box. Pull yourself back together and get up there. You can do this. And stop trying to screw me over, please. Please, just try to continue on the road and not die constantly at every other corner. Honestly, we should just pit at this point. Correct the tire pressures and pit. I mean, they are probably a bit wrong right now because we have so much sideways driving right now. Just giving them more pressure than they should have. So I've definitely seen them in the 25s. Let's give them a 4 PSI. Don't need to repair the bodywork damage, that's nothing. That's not worth it. Not again, not again, not again. Please slow down. I just need to brake earlier for that corner. Not take chances constantly, just brake early. Hell, did I lose half a second heading into this corner? Please tell me I've aligned this. Which set of tires going on? Track is at fast condition.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Come on, finish.
Mandatory stop is done here. Let's go, go, go. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I think somehow I lost time to him in that pit stop. Which makes no sense considering I was closing in on them in front. I lost 2 seconds somehow. Great, awesome. Immediately flat spot my tires. Let me guess, I'm gonna lose an additional position now. I'm not even gaining 1 tier. This is embarrassing on so many levels. And the cat's back is about 7 seconds ahead. Dipped nearly a wheel there again. Well, that's an odd line. I saw the gap suddenly go down and it's just like, wait a second, what is this car doing over there? But what did I say? It is another case of my opponent makes a mistake and I'm too far back to take advantage of it. Another one! I don't like the themes this year has already had. You're getting beaten by the guys on the same car as you. Anybody that makes a mistake makes it just far enough that you can see it, but not that you can take advantage of it. Very rarely actually gifting in position. Although, I mean, I'm doing in the GT3s pretty well. It's just not the same. I mean, I'm doing well because I'm starting last. No, nope. I'm gonna take the cut there. And I got through without getting cut, although I lost time. But relatively little. Prefer to do that instead of spinning out again. It's really funny how Van de Katzberg suddenly figured out how to drive his car without dying. Once I've died. Really convenient how that happens. I need to get back to 58 at minimum. Come on, Lucas, get your shit together. This lap is horrible. Last time around I was here half a second up. Now I'm barely 2/10. Even then, last time wasn't that good of a lap either. Without the excursion. Well, gaining on Bogdanovic, but that's just P6. Still lost the position throughout this race. That's it's just not great. Oh yeah, he's losing ground fast because he's still on fresh tires. His tires are not up to temps yet. That's why he's losing so much ground so fast. Okay, he was also far slower than me in the first stint, but not by that much. Considering we've only improved into a 58 mid, that's something he should be able to match. Just fresh tires are so slow. Broke a bit early there. I mean, I'm matching Catsburg, but it's just... it's not enough. Well, that's not how you take the chicane. Also, it seems that Dr. Novacek has finally gotten his tires up to 10 because he's not losing ground anymore. What a wonderful day. Why does everything need to make me depressed right now? Summary is right now in the pits. I'm actually gonna jump him. I did not expect that, considering the advantage, how much disadvantage the fresh tires have. But I mean, we've also had... oh, and he has a driver as well, so that's double whammy. Yeah, Swanson is actually the guy behind me. He's doing a good race. He's bleeding ground to me. That's fine. It's still doing good. Just reminded me I should have run delivery sync before joining, but whatever. It is what it is. Honestly, with diminishing driver numbers, I don't think I have that many more liveries to download. Granted, I have a quit championship where I've just been getting bad result after bad results. It's rare, but it happens. It's like, okay, fine. Before I lose my mind completely, it makes sense to quit. Now all of a sudden the guys in front of me have suddenly picked up the pace. God damn it. I've had an advantage and now it's gone again. Also my tires are not up to pressure anymore. Which is probably part of the problem. I expected it not to get really any colder anymore. But I guess I was wrong. Because we're down to 8 degrees Celsius. It's nightfall. It doesn't sink that much after nightfall anymore. But it seemingly does. That's a bit wide from him. I get a massive wiggle there out of the corner. I don't have that long actually in this race left. Yeah, under 10 minutes, gee. Yeah, I don't think P4 is gonna be on the menu. He's just too fast at this point. But Montero is not gonna keel over either. Come on, car. No, not again, not again. Please, please stop. Please, car, why are you not willing to do this corner? That's a wide again from him. Not that wide. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Can I just have a tiny advantage back, please? No, I'm gonna just get screwed over now. Oh, not again, not again. I'm not gonna skip the chicane then. Half of 1.5 seconds back again. It's Montero, he's midfield. Come on, I should be faster than him. This isn't funny at this point anymore. The roller coaster is what really gets me here with this stuff. It's like, you have a decent qualifying, then the race, then suddenly everybody's faster than the race. And it's just, it makes no sense. I'm not good in qualifying at all. I suck at it. Why am I all of a sudden good in qualifying and not good in the race anymore? The midfielders all of a sudden have pace in the race. Hello, why are you not losing time at all anymore all of a sudden? He's just not wanting to let me even get close. And I feel like this back marker is getting out of everybody's way, so he's not gonna help me at all. Although we have to deal with 2 of them. Yeah, sort of line there. No help whatsoever for me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I did gain a bit, but it's not enough. The other guy does not seem to be cooperative at all. Didn't have a good exit there. That was too fast. I've done the mistake that he's done multiple times in a row, but this time around he didn't do it. He's wide. But guess what? That is not enough again. No, not again, not again, not again. Why do I have this stupid habit of driving off the road on corner approaches? Trying to eke a few inches that aren't there out of it. At least both of us got a wiggle. Doesn't help much, I'm half a second back, that's not enough, I need to be closer. I don't know where I can really even pass him. He overcooked it.
Car on the left.
This time around, like on the 5th time I get an opportunity finally. That took long. It's been unfortunate though for him. He's done so well. Well, I think the Porsche wants to return the favor for him.
On the right. Clear on the right.
Right, how many laps do I have to go? About 2, I think. Okay, my car really does not want me to finish P5 at all. Well, at least we're all human. Except the top 2, they're definitely not human. That's decided. Those 2 aren't human. Okay, you're letting me by, thanks.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And no, I did not choose to flash that long, it's just the flash on the Maserati is that long. I mean, I'm way too far back to actually make anything on the final lap. Except if he flies off. He's been driving slow, but that's not enough. I think he's just taking the pace out of it to avoid dying. Considering what has been happening, it's understandable.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Yeah, no, there's nothing gonna happen here. My car's dropping pace right now. I'm still gaining on him. I'm already gonna be down to 2 seconds by the line, but as long as this car doesn't let me down in the next few corners. Yeah.
The leader has finished the race.
Another mediocre finish, you could say. I finished where I started in the end. But yeah, I should definitely have finished higher up in this.
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy.
No, I definitely did not do the best I could. This was mediocre. I mean, I'm at least not kicking myself as much as the KTM driver. That guy had not a good day again. That car is cursed. Zabanda in the end finished P2. So Pope 1 again. Yeah, that spin screwed me over badly. Just... And one's the next. That's just gonna be pain. I don't know what track is actually after Monza. I think it's a 7-round championship or 6-round, I don't know. I'll just return to the garage, there's nothing to drive anymore. Hello, mouse cursor, would you kindly come to me? Let's see. Yeah, Nürburgring is the final round, actually. That's not great for me either. It's like, the good tracks are gone and I'm gonna be completely heading into the pain zone where the car doesn't even perform at all. And it's just, I've been just stuck with these races that just do not go my way at all. Yeah, seeping. Yeah, and the other announcement, that's... I don't know how that you don't own feature will work in the end. For R-Factor 2, that's gonna be interesting. R-Factor 2... I might need to actually return to R-Factor 2, because this means I might be able to compete in a few championships again. I'm definitely thinking of doing ERC. Right. We maybe want to check out the replay briefly, right? Just briefly see how this race in total wins. So that's on. Let's see how did the start go. So easy past the crossbow. I'm giving more than enough room, but I guess the crossbow just decided wanting to rally across there. I'm gonna re-watch the start, but we're first gonna just watch my first lap to see my pain and misery. That reflective material on the MUQU is quite something. And it was a very nice save there from him, considering how much of a bump that was. Okay, I missed my braking point by an entire brake marker, so there's that. I realized way too late that was a mistake. I think I screwed up next lap, not this lap. No, actually I did screw it up this lap. Ooh. And there I turned it actually a bit too much on him. Yeah, bouncing off him. I hope he doesn't get hit with any penalties for that, because I don't think he's at fault for that one. I'm at fault for using Poe, there's no way around that one. So this is where the KTM is. So what happens with you? I mean, an intimidating Maserati there. Oh, he just understeers. Yeah, I think he might be fast, but he probably didn't cure the understeer issues that for some reason exist specifically on this circuit. I very much remember this car having massive understeer problems on it. Last time I raced here with the KTM, but that's been ages ago. Okay. Yelling neck a bit sideways there. Kicked off a bit of carnage, my hit there. He heads too fast into this corner. Doesn't get a good exit, and then the McLaren just goes nyomp. Num 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 num. My position. So, and then he tries to outbrake him here, but headed wide. I mean, it looks definitely way more controlled than every single time I drove through that corner, despite him being definitely offline and definitely not taking it right. I did chop off that McLaren a bit, definitely say. Yeah, that was an aggressive rejoin, you could say. I don't like he intended to go into the gap either. Like, I closed the door fully only once he backed out already. And I mean, considering the corner does go right, I need to sort of like get to the right as well. Well, granted, there was definitely a chance for collision if he didn't back out. Short-sighted of me. Just look at him. Watching me from behind must have been like an absolute... Oh yeah, some screw up. Right, he's far enough back here, I want to see the start here. I'm far behind. Okay, lane is staying way back. Let's get actually a pit point now. Okay, there's a bump there with an Aston sent into grass briefly. That camera is going deep on the brakes. And scaring the other Camaro. He had such a good recovery drive here. He finished actually. Yes, Swanson. No, Jennings actually finished 11th. Did you run out of fuel in the end? What happened that he's all of a sudden? Because he was not far behind me. So let's see him. Or did I mistake him for Swanson? Still daytime at this point. It must have been Swanson that I mistook him for. It's definitely after my pit stop. He pitted before me, so... Yeah, I must have mistaken the two. So what happened to him at the end? That he all of a sudden fell off the cliff. It's right behind me. Very unsettled. Ah, he clipped the grass. That's why he shot wide there. That explains that one. Doesn't explain his massive time loss though. Don't tell me. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. He's laying back by. And now he's limping. Oh yeah, that thing does not look healthy. And that's what I had an open park to do. Let me briefly, however, go back to the pit exit. Is it on the outlap that he flies off here? No, not this lap. It's next lap then. Yeah, he goes a bit too far. Nearly goes into the opposite direction, which wouldn't have ended well for him. And then comes rally crossing back onto the circuit. But quite funny from my perspective. He definitely drove his car also quite sideways. So what happened to the crossbar? Ah, he got oversteer there. That's why he lost some time there. He didn't come in on that lap. Maybe he has a very early pit stall. Had issues with the pit limiter, which is not surprising with this car. Okay, he's going 54. And it didn't engage. He is in first gear even. And the car did not engage the pit limiter. Oh, that sucks. I've been there. He only accelerated up to 60, but it's just, it never engaged. You can see him pressing the button, but it never engaged the pit speed limit over there. The KTM has a terrible pit speed limit, a terrible first gear. There's so much to hate on that car. It is just pure, unadulterated pain, this thing. It's like, I see him performing well with it, like putting good lap times together, but it's just, I see stuff like this and I'm just like, yeah, there's a good reason why I'm not driving this car anymore, and it's because I do not want to put up with stuff like this constantly. Because it's just pain at that point. Never-ending onslaught of pain. We could figure out when I had my spin. I'm following right now him still. Something must have happened here. It's just too fast. Brake a bit late. And it locked up the rear, the left side tires completely. And that was just too much counter steer. I had to put that much in to get the car to straighten at all. But like, come on, I should have taken a bit less A and B. It was gone already, so... At least the advantage is I didn't take anyone out because I spun the other direction of the road. But it cost quite a bit of time there. was the major oof from the race. Alright then, let's just end this. Call it a night. No one could care. That one is on there as well. So, let's end this. Gonna have the Saturday race again, and then one last Saturday, and then we're gonna be free. Not one last Saturday actually. There's more Saturday races actually after this one. One more, I think. I'm not sure if I should start again out of the pit lane because it became a really big meme. And honestly, I'm just like, wouldn't be funny if I do it again. Right then. But I think I want to prep for this one actually a bit. Because I don't think I have what track is it actually at now? My events? Nürburgring. I actually have a set for that. But I'm not sure that's as good as the other ones, but in any case. Good night. I need to sort some stuff out.